All right, Sistas fans. Now, in the last episode, we had an interesting scene with Miss Cheryl outside of Heather's apartment complex, and it has people wondering, is this woman, is she a bit bipolar? Could she be senile? I gotta say, the actress that played Miss Cheryl just played her to a T. I feel like, and I don't want to just say black people, but when dealing with older people, sometimes you encounter older individuals like this, whether it be like randomly at a store, some of your own family members, when they kind of get up in age, it's like, it's hard to talk to them because maybe they misinterpret things or, they talk in circles. But for one, you could tell that Zach and Fatima were raised right because they knew not to talk back to her. But yeah, this was a very well played out scene, but it had me wondering about several things. Given that Miss Cheryl seems like to have a personality, I don't know, maybe it's like a bipolar thing or a bit senile where she says things, but maybe she doesn't remember. She stated that she has called Child Protective Services, CPS, a number of times. Yet when Wesley, the lawyer who's helping out with the whole emergency hearing thing, when he looked into it, he told Fatima and Zach that, strangely enough, there are no phone calls on record to CPS. So did Miss Cheryl really call them? Did she just make up a story? Did she say she would call but never did? Maybe she thought she did but didn't. Other people are like, well, maybe CPS just doesn't have the phone calls on record for some reason. Maybe they just decided they weren't interested in it. I don't know. Maybe because of the area they live in. I don't know. But the funny part was, of course, the money, where she felt offended at first. But when Zach said that, he was sorry, he didn't mean to offend her at all. It wasn't like that. She wound up taking the money anyway, so that was pretty funny. But regardless, that money must have jogged her memory because, Fatima said, please call us if you hear anything. She calls later in that episode when she sees that the cops were outside of the apartment complex. So she tells them to rush over there in the next episode. But I don't know. What do you think about Miss Cheryl? Do you think there is some foul play there? Or do you think she's just, like the old woman on the side of the road in a video game giving you a side quest? She's there as an NPC to give you some information, and whether or not you take that information at face value is up to you. But yeah, she's an interesting character. I still think Miss Jody from The Oval is my favorite, like, old nosy neighbor. But Cheryl, she left a good impression. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.